Imagine you have been feeling very thirsty after doing a physical exercises, so you will automatically grab a bottle of water. It shows how important water is for us, and all of us cannot live and could die without water. Study shows that human can just live 3 days without drinking water, but 3 weeks without food. It surely shows how important water is in our life. So, it is very important to make sure that the water that we have is clean and safe, since it is one of the basic important source to life. But unfortunately, based on WHO, according to experts, half of the world's population will live in a water-stressed environment by 2025. Second, water pollution has deteriorated in virtually all rivers in Asia, Latin America, and also Africa during the 1990s.
So, what is the meaning of water pollution?
Water pollution is defined as the presence of chemical, physical, or biological components or causes that cause a water body's ability to perform an important purpose. Polluted water, according to the World Health Organization or WHO, is water whose composition has been changed to the extent that it is unusable. To put it in another way, it's poisonous water that can't be consumed or utilized, and it also spreads illness. Water pollution happens when toxic substances enter water bodies such as lakes, rivers, oceans, and so on, getting dissolved in them, lying suspended in the water, or depositing on the bed. This degrades the quality of water. This is not only be disastrous for aquatic ecosystem, but the contaminants will also seep through and reach groundwater, potentially contaminating the water we use in our everyday activities, including drinking. The main water pollutions include bacteria, viruses, parasites, fertilizers, plastic, and even radioactive substances. These substances do not always change the color of the water, meaning that they are often invisible pollutants. That's why small amounts of water and aquatic organisms are tested to determine water quality. Water pollution can be caused by natural processes such as climate changes and also eruption of volcano. But unfortunately, most water pollution is caused by human. So, here we are going to see some of the causes of water pollution.
Some causes of water pollution are: firstly, industry, agriculture, and livestock farming activities. Secondly, from rubbish dumping, especially plastic. One of the reasons for water pollution are the industrial waste. Toxins such as mercury chemical substances and radioactive substances are found in this item, all of which contaminate the ocean. Agriculture, which accounts for 70% of global water withdrawals, is a major contributor to water pollution. Large amounts of agrochemicals, organic waste, drug residues, sediments are discharged into water bodies by farms. In the world's groundwater aquifers, nitrate from the agriculture is currently the most frequent chemical pollution. Pollution from agriculture usually contains high amount of phosphorus and nitrogen, which encourage the growth of algae blooms. These blooms produce toxins that kills fish, seabirds, and marine mammals, as well as harming humans too. Additionally, when these algae blooms die, bacteria produced as the algae decompose use up the oxygen in water. The lack of oxygen causes dead zones in the water where fish cannot live. Oil spills are hazardous to marine life and may inflict damage on the ocean's coral reef. Spilled oil can clog the gills of fish, preventing them from breathing. Marine plants will suffer and die if sunlight is blocked, since it inhibits photosynthesis and the process. These poisons have an impact not just for aquatic life but also on people. Let's imagine the fish are infected. If someone catches and eats the contaminated fish, they might develop food poisoning. The next causes is for garbage dumping, especially plastics. Approximately, we produce 1.4 billion tons of waste each year. Of this annual waste, 10% comprise plastics. Due to the widespread use of plastics, experts estimate that 4.8 until 12.7 million tons of waste enter the ocean each year. Plastic and trash can enter the water in a variety of ways, including garbage carried into the sea by rivers from people abandoning discarded products like the food packaging, or individuals who toss garbage on the beach, and also the debris thrown from ships. Once in the water, plastic and garbage can harm marine life and human health. Fish may eat trash, mistaking it for food, and end up dying. Microplastics are a major part of the issue. Microplastics are tiny pieces of plastic which come from larger plastics that have degraded over time. Microplastics are regularly eaten by sea creatures due to their small size. Plastics also contains harmful compounds that can cause sickness and interfere with reproduction. According to the United Nations, plastic litter in the water kills over 1 million seabirds each year. More than 100,000 marine creatures are killed each year as a result of plastic waste. The following are some of the harmful effects of water pollution on human health. Bacteria that causes diarrhea, cholera, typhoid, hepatitis A, and polio can be found in polluted water. According to the United Nations, about 297,000 children under the age of 5 die each year as a result of illnesses caused by poor sanitation, hygiene, or unsafe drinking water. Besides, a person who ingests chemical toxins in their water can be at risk of cancer and also cardiovascular or kidneys problems. The next effect of having water pollution in our area is it kills organisms that depends on water body, especially on the aquatic animals. There are various ways to help to limit water pollution. There's a lot we can do to save our oceans. The best place to begin is to keep them clean and avoid throwing anything in them. Most importantly, try lowering the use of plastics and reusing it whenever you can. Garbage on the beach has a high probability of ending up in the ocean, and the plastic item must always be there since there are so many things that we always use has been made using plastics. Another thing we can do is disposing of household chemicals properly. We need to try stop pouring chemicals down the drain such as paint or any oil.
Okay, from my opinion, I think we can use less plastic. Since most of us know that plastic is not good for our environment. Based on my perspective, I think we can try to use less plastic bag. For example, when we go shopping, try to bring our own shopping bag instead of using the plastic bag that had been provided by the mall.
We need to do some changes. If you want to change the world, start with yourself.